afternoon, everyone. This is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. Just here to do your card for today. I'm going to be using the black and white Faulkner deck as usual for today. I'm just going to pop down the cards and have a little look and see what we've got coming up for the rest of today, the next 24 hours. So the rest of today and into tomorrow. Okay. Right. Okay. The card for today is the Empress card. Okay. The Empress card is very much about nurture, and it is also about abundance and growth and all of those good things. So it's a major arcana card, so it's important. Now all of the cards have their own importance, but the major arcanas are about things that are a big deal in your life, so things that are having big influences, major events really. The Empress card is a card of nurturing, caring, growth. In the tarot, it is kind of like I suppose like the divine female, that kind of archetypal mother type of energy. So it is very much about nurturing. It often comes up when we're talking about nurturing ourselves, and it's interesting that it's come up today, day before a bank holiday weekend, because that is a time that you actually can take a little bit of time out to nurture yourself and kind of give yourself a bit of a chance to rest and recover and kind of to grow. It's like you can see in this card, I mean, there are lots and lots of maternal influences that you can see. You know, it's really simple imagery, the pram and all of that kind of thing. But if you look beyond the pram, you can see the trees in the background and the grass. And I always think, when I'm drawn to those parts of the card, they are kind of, it's winter and they're not really, they've not got a lot of leaves, and when I'm drawn to that part of the card, I do tend to feel like it is saying to us, nurture yourself so that you can grow. You know, those trees are not going to get leaves and grow and kind of be productive if they're not looked after. It's the same for you. I hear it an awful lot these days. People talk about the fit your own oxygen mask before you fit anybody else's, and I write a blog which is called that, and it is all about those sort of things that you can do for yourself. It's getting a little bit that's when I first started writing about it, not many people were using it, but you hear it more and more these days as we become a little bit more spiritually enlightened. I think that actually you can't be looking after other people if you're absolutely, you know, on the floor yourself. So this is a day for being aware of that, and maybe looking at your weekends that we've got coming up and saying, what time in that weekend can I set aside to nurture myself? Feel like that's an important energy around it. So self-care, self-love, nurture, and focus on abundance. And you know, how do you manifest the things that you want in your life, and how can looking after yourself be part of that? Now that's going to be different for everybody, but for me it's about, at the moment, getting focused on some things that I want to get done, finding the time to be able to do those, but also being able to find the time to care for myself. So it has to be about balance. So yeah, I like the energy of the Empress. The Empress is a nice, nurturing, soft, gentle card for the weekend. So just have a look at the sorry, my words are a bit rubbish today. Energy Oracle cards. And the card that I've drawn for you is the Victory card. Okay, so it ties in quite nicely with the idea of the Empress. and what I was talking about, how to nurture yourself and to focus on your abundance and your growth. By doing that, you can kind of lead yourself to victory. This card is absolutely stunningly beautiful. I really do love this card so much, and there's so many different things that stand out on it. On different days it's different things, but I'm kind of really drawn to the fact that this laurel leaf is leafy. The trees that I mentioned to you before in the Empress card are not sprouting. They don't have leaves. They need nurturing. They need some probably sunshine. And what they're saying is if you nurture, then you end up with these beautiful golden leaves. So the symbology is really quite simple, but basically what those two cards are saying are, if you nurture what you have, you can be victorious, and you can have growth, and you can have abundance. This is a really golden card. It is all about that. It's about abundance. It's about success. So really beautiful cards for this weekend. I will leave that with you. I will do a card for today again tomorrow. So I'll be back at the normal sort of time. We're between 3:30 and 4:30, and I'll leave you with those. Those are really beautiful cards. Really nice, positive energy, all about you looking after yourself for today and into tomorrow. So thank you very much for joining me, and I will speak to you again tomorrow. Bye for now.